Ireland and see what happens.
I just wonder how much this draw actually will hurt Ireland in a way, because everyone's talking about we've got to get through to the semi-final, whether that is a slight problem. They think, in fact, we've got the easy route.
Well, so then if someone offers you an easy route, you're not going to turn it down.
You're going to
given the choice, I'd rather have their route than anybody else's. But they've got to take advantage of it as well. You've got a good game plan going during these early stages, knowing you've got a very good chance of going an extra couple of legs than you might have thought originally.
Do you think... Go on.
I don't want
to cut you off.
Keep going, young.
You're doing a great job.
I just think that Ireland desperately need this game. I need to start well. Going in the last game we just saw, South Africa, Uruguay. South Africa didn't start off particularly well. And again, Uruguay gained a bit of momentum and went from there.
Well, here's the Irish team. Good time to go over to Dublin. Let's join Alan Wilkins and Brendan Mullin.
There are problems for Ireland as the kick-off is just a couple of minutes away. Fiona Cunningham is called back into the side to lead Ireland. Paul Wallace has come into the front row instead of Peter Clohessy, and Matt Mostyn on the wing instead of Justin Bishop. The Romanians are as selected. It's a strong lineup, captained by their giant second row, Tudor Constantin, with Tiberiu Brunza in the second row. Keep an eye on the halfbacks, Petr Mitu and Roland Busek. They're very handy, very live wire, and very important for the Romanian cause. Brian Campsell of England is the referee for tonight's match, and you just get the apprehensive feeling that he may have his hands full here tonight. The good crowd, it's not a packed house, Lansdowne Road, but Ireland's fortunes depend on a good performance here tonight, and it's Eric Elwood who starts. Eric Elwood from the Glaswegians club in Connaught gets the game going, and you can expect a bit of a rush from the Irish in the first 20 minutes or so. Back now to Busek. Long kick downfield to the Ireland captain tonight, Conor O'Shea from London Irish. The first big kick from him. Sawan, the right winger. It's a pretty useful kick. Back goes the Irish captain, Fiona Cunningham. Brendan.
Well, again, as I said, a lot of apprehension around Lansdowne now because Ireland must win it. Cunningham cleaning up there, but Conor O'Shea keeping the ball loosely, and that's really what the start Ireland wanted. Conor O'Shea was doing much the same thing in Australia, and he needs to cut that out. Good start from Romania's perspective. But Ireland quite anxious, and I think apprehensive, not only to win tonight, but to perform well.
This is Petru Balan, the Romanian hooker, police officer with the Dinamo Bucharest club, and this line out inside Ireland's 22. And there's a pretty good offensive defense by Ireland. Push the Romanians back, but it's a penalty against Ireland for diving in for the ball. And immediately Tudor Constantin, you'll see him wearing 4, the big fella, the signal that Romania will have a kick at goal.
Yeah, Malcolm O'Kelly, I think, going through and over the ruck there, getting penalised for it. That's Paddy Johns in picture, but in fact I think it was Malcolm O'Kelly who offended there. And a very good opportunity for Romania to take the lead.
Kieran Dawson, wearing 7 for Ireland. Earning his 4th cap tonight for his country. And this is Petr Mitu from the Steaua Bucharest club. Scored 87 points in the qualifiers for Romania to get them to these finals. Mitu then for Romania. Has he drawn it back enough? No, he's pushed it wide. First chance gone then for Romania.
And really a let-off for Ireland there. Poor penalty, poor opening passage of play. Mitu is a very accomplished footballer. I rate him very highly. He's one of the better scrum halves that you'll see in the World Cup. And he had an opportunity to put it away, and unusually for him he missed.
Eric Elwood, his 35th cap tonight. Played in the 95 Rugby World Cup. Hasn't scored a try for Ireland, and yet is Ireland's second time all-point scorer. Tom Tierney finds his half-back partner. Nice little jink by Elwood. Has he made touch? No, he finds Christian Sawan. Runs straight into Mike Mullins. Back there for Mitu. Mitu scragged by O'Quinnigan. This is good play by the Romanian forwards. Picked up now by the captain, Tudor Constantine. But a little bit of accidental offside, and will be a put into the scrimmage for Ireland.
Good passage of play there by Romania. Again, Mitu just demonstrating the fact that he's a quality footballer, picking up there and just getting scrabbed by O'Quinnigan.
Gontignac, the centre there, wearing the head guard. One of a number of players for Romania playing for French clubs. He plays for the Stade Aurillacois in France. And the Romanians have the ascendancy by a couple of pounds in the pack. Picked up by O'Quinnigan. Good drive from the Ireland captain. Elwood fell. Conor O'Shea in the line. Might have got the pass out to Topping, but the tackle was firm, and it's a penalty, Romania. You can see the signal from the referee. You must stay on your feet. Too many Ireland players coming in at pace and diving on the ball.
Well, you know, penalty by O'Shea there, but that was poor back play from Ireland. O'Shea far too deep, and in fact Johnny Bell just falling victim to the drift defence, never stuck his man. O'Shea came in deep, got tackled easily by the outside centre, gives away a penalty and puts Romania in a prime position. Here you can see actually lovely break by O'Quinnigan, a lot of pace, takes the out half out. They're left a man short, ball out to Elwood, he spins it out. Here's the mistake, Johnny Bell doesn't really draw his man, the guy tackles O'Shea and he holds on to the ball on the ground, penalty.
It's another attacking line out for Romania. Balan, the hooker. So much movement in the line out. Constantine is in there. Romania want to drive on. It's good, but Ireland are holding firm. A little bit of a mess, but no, Romania have got it. Look at the control. It's Balan, the hooker, in there. Well, now, the referee has said that that was a static maul. The ball was not used. It didn't go to ground and become a ruck. So if you don't use the ball, if the maul becomes static, then they put into the scrummage, goes to the opponents, and that is Ireland. Big early engagement, and it's a free kick. Ireland take it quickly. O'Quinnigan on the Irish 22, and it's a penalty to Ireland. Killing the ball is the infringement. Mr. Campbell has been pretty strict in these first 5 minutes. Elwood. Eric Elwood, who's in the past couple of seasons has lost his place to David Humphreys, the Ulsterman. Paddy Johns, but up goes Malcolm O'Kelly. Tierney, Elwood, nice pace from Elwood. Elwood, if he can look outside, he was held there. That was Kieran Dawson. Dawson back inside to James Topping. Topping to O'Quinnigan. That is a magnificent Irish try. Scored by the captain, Dion O'Quinnigan. What a wonderful surging try by Ireland.
Really excellent play here. Look at the ball, beautiful ball by O'Kelly. On a plate, out to Elwood. Here's where the damage is done. Elwood through there, rapidly marking him. Dawson comes through, playing very well actually at open side, into Topping. Topping spots O'Quinnigan. O'Quinnigan's very quick up there in support, in for a try. I would say it's one of the better Ireland tries we've seen in a long time. Lovely break by Elwood. Here we see it. Dawson had been held back by the jersey, came through, inside pass to Topping, and who's there? O'Quinnigan into the try. And Elwood kicked for 2 points. I think he'll get them as well.
Eric Elwood will have to hurry. The 2 points, and Ireland take the lead by 7 points to 0. One of the better tries, one of the best tries of the tournament, scored by the Irish captain O'Quinnigan.
Great break here by Elwood, right through Dawson, who had been held. Ironically got a push from his Romanian opponent. Here's Topping right in the shoulder, bang out to O'Quinnigan, and over for the score.
Tremendous support by the captain. Kusek with the restart. And too many Romanian players in front of the kicker. A couple of big players in that Romanian pack. Constantin, the captain. Tiberiu Brânză as well. Both the locks play for French clubs. The captain for Racing Club in Paris and Narbonne for Brânză. This is O'Quinnigan again. O'Quinnigan with searing pace. He wants someone to run off him now. That was Vioreanu with a tackle. But O'Quinnigan is firing on all 6 cylinders.
Yeah, very good break. He's got serious pace here. You can see the backs are stacked to the left of the scrum. Plenty of room out there. O'Quinnigan straight through. In fact, the winger topping there, just slow to keep up. O'Quinnigan, of course, was a very formidable hurdler, both the 400 and 110, showing his serious pace there.
All right, Brendan. He was South African schools athletics and cricket. As Paddy Johns takes it at the front of the line-out for Ireland. Ireland moving it, working it up towards the Romanian 22. That's good play by the men in green. Tierney now. Elwood with Dawson on his inside. Mullins lost it in the tackle. But the advantage was already given by the referee. The pulling down of the maul. And Brian Campbell wanted to see if Ireland could have used that ball. They didn't. So they'll come back for the penalty.
Back for the penalty. An inch touch from Elwood. Elwood's got a point to prove, and he's playing very well tonight. I think he sees that opportunity to play at number 10 further rounds. Made a lovely break there. The Romanians really weren't watching him, and his kicking, of course, is beyond question.
Nesdale throws. Kelly with the catch. Quinnigan rather. Not straight. Front row for Romania of Mavrodin, Balan and Span. It's a hefty pack, but it's going backwards. This is Gusek. He sliced that kick straight to Conor O'Shea in midfield. Mostyn heavily tackled by Gontignac. But Ireland's ball, Tierney. He wants somebody running off him. He needed a decoy run. It's tremendous play by Fitzpatrick. Vioreanu, the Romanian fullback. This is a little bit enterprising, it's a little bit risky as well. That's Brezoianu in trouble inside his 22.
Yeah, risky play there from the Romanians. It was actually a 3-on-3. I'm not so sure about the wisdom of running it when you haven't got an overlap. Ball knocked down in the pressure situation by the Romanians, and the advantage now to Ireland.
Ireland with that try by Dion O'Quinnigan, still attacking. O'Quinnigan shelters Tierney. Elwood, a little bit of a play inside. It brings back O'Quinnigan, and they've lost it. But the penalties coming thick and fast against the Romanians.
I think the penalty there for one of the back rows, maybe breaking off the scrum. Certainly Campbell is playing a very tight game here. From the Irish perspective, they'll be glad to take the 3 points if they can get it.
Elwood, who made his debut in 1993 against Wales, scored 11 of Ireland's 19 points in that match. Kicking style has changed over the years. Perhaps the equipment used has changed.
I think that's it, very much a rugby league style. You see Elwood now using that style. Jenkins has used it for a number of seasons. Apparently introduces a bit more accuracy into the boot.
Elwood for Ireland to extend the lead. The crowd will tell you he's kicked it. And Ireland lead now by 10 points to 0. It's a good start for Ireland, the start they wanted. Ireland have played Romania 4 occasions. They've won 3 and they've drawn 1. The drawn match was the first of them back in 1980. And a year ago in a Rugby World Cup qualifier here at Lansdowne Road, Ireland won, but there were a lot of points scored in that match. Ireland 53, Romania 35. Romania have shown that they have the ability to score tries, the ability to score points.
Yeah, ironically, like a lot of the real amateur countries have suffered from this, the new move to professionalism, and that the gap between them and other countries has grown, but they're a bit of naivety on behalf of Busek, kicking the ball straight over the line, scrum to Ireland, they'll go again here.
Elwood out to Mostyn. It's a strong run by the left winger, and it's just gone into touch. Matt Mostyn now with the Galwegians, Australian-born. What a big, strong runner he is.
Strong runner. Here the ball comes the other side of the scrum this time, out to Tierney. Elwood skipping Mullins, out to Mostyn. Holds the ball up, chips it in, just slightly unlucky, just bounces away himself. And in fact, what you can't see is Mullins inside him there. Would have been a sure score for the defence.
Paddy Johns collects one-handed. Tied it up by Nesdale. That's Andy Ward. Elwood brings back inside to Jonathan Bell. Bell going on the outside, the long way round. O'Kelly, nice flick back inside from the big man. Tierney, Ireland attacking. It's all Ireland. Elwood. There were men over. It's still with Ireland. Dawson, Tierney, Jonathan Bell. Paddy Johns just taken down. Ireland desperate for quicker ball. And away goes Andy Ward, and Andy Ward is scored. The man from Ballynahinch, born in New Zealand, wearing 6 tonight, and he's on the score sheet for Ireland.
You can see just a build-up of activity. Johnny Bell's doing a switch ball with Paddy Johns. He hasn't taken many of those in his career. Loose ball coming back. I think it goes straight through to Andy Ward, takes it on, slip the tackle, and in he goes.
Paddy Johns, the big man, first one down. And Andy Ward breaking through tackles and making the goal line, the try. This is as good a start as Ireland could have wished for. Elwood collects the extra 2 points, and it's now 17 points to 0.
Well, as I say, Alan, you know, that the situation from Ireland's perspective is fairly serious. They need to win, but they also need to win well. Certainly started that way. At the end of that ruck, Ward ends up getting the ball, running through a half tackle as such. And a lot of relief, I think, from Ireland's perspective that they've started so well, they've kept the performance up. That was very important to me.
Very much on the back foot then, Romania. This is Lucien Roland Busek. Born in France, plays his rugby in France and playing for Romania. Picked up now by Balan, the Romanian hooker. Mitu. Mitu tackled by Paddy Johns. Good tackle by the second row. That's Solomé in the scrum half position to his captain, Tudor Constantin. Mitu. Septar. Septar the flanker. That's Brunza. And Mitu, for the third time, trying to break away through that green wall. And Solomé again in the scrum half position. But it's a penalty to Romania. Again, too much infringing, really, on those ruck and maul areas. And the referees in this World Cup, they want people to get away from the tackle area, clear the area.
Very much so, and Nesdale eventually succumbing to the temptation there and just coming through on the Romanians, giving away the penalty.
The Romanians started their World Cup with a 57-9 defeat to Australia in Belfast. Mitu kicked the 3 penalty goals for them that night. Then they beat the US Eagles in Dublin here, 27-25. Tremendous second half performance by the Romanians. Georgios Solomé with 2 tries, Constantin a try and Petrake a try on the evening. Mitu with 2 conversions and a penalty. Petre Mitu, he's missed one penalty kick. Chance now to open Romania's account. Mitu has scored the 3 points. He does take a time, doesn't he? But it's Romania's first points for the match. They trail by 17 points to 3.
Yeah, it's a long build-up. Nicely struck, straight through the middle. It's 1 out of 2.
Well, what with the Casadas of this world and the Mitus, takes a lot of time out of the game. Elwood, very deliberate with the restart. He was out there on the park some hour before kick-off, practicing his restarts. Here come Ireland. Elwood again. Elwood through a gap, yes. Taken down by Petrake. Ireland with a deep formation in the three-quarters. They're standing virtually perpendicular to the ruck. Not sure what would have come from that, but what has come is a penalty. That is Romeo Gontignac who's been penalised, and the instruction from the referee was once you've made the tackle, get away from the tackle area.
Yeah, again, Elwood making the half break there, going through. They seem to have left a bit of space there between 10 and 12, the Romanians. They're not picking up Elwood, and he's taking full advantage of it. He's made 2 breaks, and he's been at the centre of everything that Ireland have done tonight. In a good position now from a line-out perspective to set up a try-scoring opportunity.
Donald Lenihan on the right. Warren Gatland, the New Zealand-born Ireland coach. Ross Nesdale, Auckland-born for Ireland. Up goes O'Quinnigan. Tierney, and Nesdale takes half the Romanian pack on. Powerful run by the Irish hooker. Tierney. Wallace, picked up by Paul Wallace. Wriggled his way over. He's held up. It's not a try. But Ireland have got the penalty. Romania offside in their defence.
Yeah, Wallace held up just right at the end. I actually thought he'd gone over, but he was held up all right. Penalty to Ireland, and they're off for the scrum.
Paul Wallace on this side of the scrimmage for Ireland. A Lion in South Africa. He played in all 3 tests for the Lions in the series win against the Springboks. Terrific scrummager.
Fantastic. Out of opposing props, question his technique, but you can see there he just holds it in tight and goes right in against the loose head.
O'Quinnigan in control. Ireland get the second shove on. Ireland pushing hard. Romania backpedaling. The crowd urging this green scrum to go forward.
Again an Ireland scrum. Just to comment again on Paul Wallace. I mean, just a great scrummager. Very good. Was well known for his loose play in his early days, but is a very formidable scrummager, and he's got great stamina. He just keeps burrowing and burrowing.
He's giving Razvan Mavrodin a bit of a going over. Mavrodin wearing 1. There he is with the cropped hair. Balam the hooker. Tom Tierney from Gary Owen, the Irish scrum half. Watches his forwards. And the scrum is wheeling almost close to the 90. O'Quinnigan with the pickup. It should be Ireland's ball. Tierney on his own to Paddy Johns. Paddy Johns, has he got there? Referee can't give it. He's looked to the touch judge. Has he awarded the try?
No, in fact, he's given a penalty for a double movement that you see here. I think the touch judge had spotted it and pointed it out to the referee. And Johns had taken the chance that he was actually going to stretch for the line, didn't get there, made a double movement, and penalty to Romania.
The double movement would have been fine had he made it immediately. That's what the law says. Had Paddy Johns gone to ground and then immediately made the move for the goal line, it would have been a try. But because he was tackled, held, and some seconds delayed, then it was not allowed.
Separated is minded by the guardian, Sean Fitzsimon.
17 points to 3. Ireland lead. Tries by Dion O'Cunnigan and Andy Ward for Ireland. This is Mitu, the scrum half. Romanian forwards in control. Sawan, the winger, he's got his hands on the ball, pushes it back. Gontignac, it's done well. Strong running by the Romanian centre, picked up by Tudor Constantin, the captain. Pulled down by Nesdale. Mitu had options on both sides, and there's a lot of space on that far side of the field, and Conor O'Shea can't collect. It's offside against Ireland.
Very interesting there, the referee blowing for really just Justin Fitzpatrick coming back and interfering with the ball effectively. He had done it off the previous loose ball, did it a second time, and Campbell blew him for it.
Some referees choose to talk all the way through the match, and I would say that this man, Brian Campbell, is probably top of the Premier Division when it comes to that. But at least he tells the players exactly why they're infringing. Brian Campbell. ...121 points for this country. Petru Mitu, he scored 7 tries. And he's right up there when it comes to goal kickers who take their time. Mitu for Romania. It's a good-looking kick. Very good-looking kick, and it's 3 more points. Romania are staying in touch.
He certainly takes his time, but Strike had struck the last 2 balls beautifully. The first one he didn't get a hold of. Swings very nicely, straight through the middle, exactly like the last one.
Elwood with the restart. He's got it just about right. It's the Romanian number 8 with his hands on the ball, Cătălin Dragoceanu. This is Mitu. Spiralling kick behind James Topping. Haven't seen too much of Topping. Oh, was that a knock-on? It was. Now that was a little careless by the man from Ballymena. He had lots of time.
Nearly too much time there. Very careless, as you said. Just watching the ball pop up. Took his eyes off it just there. Exactly there. Knocked the ball on. Bad mistake. Puts Romania in a strong position.
Fitzpatrick, Nesdale and Wallace for Ireland. But this is Romania. Plenty happening with the Romanians bringing in Solomia. A lot of movement behind the scrummage for Romania. But Romania have lost that. They took the ball into the maul. The maul stopped. It didn't go to ground. And so it'll be a scrummage, and Ireland will have the advantage of the put-in. This is Gheorghe Solomie. Played in the Rugby World Cup in '95. He plays his rugby in France for the Aurillac club, as does Gontignac. The outside half is Lucien Rollin-Busek. They're quite an effective halfback partnership.
They are very effective. I was just mentioning earlier Petru Mitu, the scrum half, who's playing his rugby in Steaua Bucharest. I suspect he won't be playing it for much longer there, because he's a very good player, very talented, as shown in the earlier games against the USA and Australia, that he certainly competed at this level.
Ireland's put in. It's on the Ireland 22. O'Quinnigan again, taken down by Petrake. Tierney to Nesdale. Tierney again. Elwood's gone left. He's inside his 22. A little chip intended maybe for Matt Mostyn to chase. That's useful from Romania, Gontignac. Across the field they go. This is Rezoiano to Solomé. Solemy's done well. Oh, Conor O'Shea has missed it. And he was saved by the mere fact that the ball ran out of steam, ran out of ground.
Absolutely right. Saved by the bounce of the ball. In fact, the Romanians counter-attacking very nicely here. Ball out. You can watch that ball, just the angle of it taking it away. Conor O'Shea comes in, just doesn't really get a hold of it at all. And in fact, really saved by the fact the ball was had taken a spin. But good run by Solomé there. Plays his rugby in France, just showed himself to be very useful there.
Nesdale. Paddy Johns. It's a combination I fancy we'll see a lot of during this match in Dublin tonight. Ireland have quite a number of targets in that lineup. Paddy Johns, Malcolm O'Kelly, Kinnigan at the back. This is Nesdale on the floor, and it's gone into touch. Not only are Ireland looking for the win here tonight, it was Nesdale who plays for Newcastle, played over 30 times for Auckland before coming over to Ireland in '96. He was an Irish grandfather from Bantry.
Down in County Cork. In fact, I think Nesdale was picked on a team, the top Premiership team in last season for all the top English clubs. So I mean, he's a very useful performer, obviously operating in the shadow of Keith Wood at the moment, but a useful performer in his own right.
Ireland not just looking for a win, but for a performance. They'll be playing in the quarter-final playoff match at Lens in northern France against the loser of France-Fiji tomorrow. Mitu, elusive but taken down by O'Quinnigan, and Mitu's lost it in the tackle. Paddy Johns. Tierney is waiting. That's a tester. In comes Solomé, but Mitu was underneath it. Petrake can't hold it. Picked up by Nesdale. That's useful by the Irish hooker. Ireland can regroup now. But it was a knock-on from the kick from Tierney. It was a useful kick by the scrum half.
Very well worked. Lovely box kick there by Tierney. Solomé taken out of the action in the ensuing melee. And Romania, in a sense, lucky that Ireland didn't win that ball, because I think there was a huge gap down the right-hand side of the field there that Ireland may have capitalised on. But here you see Tierney looking up, preparing to go to Elwood, takes the ball on himself, puts up a nice box kick. Kinnigan chasing down the ball very well. Solomé goes up, misses the ball, gets a hold of an elbow or something in the head, goes down.
Ireland's ball, Tierney with James Topping taking it at pace, and he's storming through one tackle, two tackles, taken down by Balan, the hooker. Great run by Topping. Elwood now. Jonathan Bell with O'Shea in the line. Inside Romania's 22. Andy Ward. O'Quinnigan. Malcolm O'Kelly standing still when he took it. Still with Ireland. Tierney. Ireland again attacking. Elwood. O'Quinnigan. Body positions are pretty good. And they're making ground. Tierney. It's a break by Mike Mullins, and hands on to Conor O'Shea. And the Irish captain on the evening against Romania has scored his 5th try for his country, and their 3rd tonight.
Yeah, the ball being won here. Fairly slow ball coming through, actually. Wallace makes the punch there. And again, a sort of 3rd or 4th phase ball here. Quinnigan playing really well tonight at the centre of everything. Ball comes out here. Really the try made by Mullins. Half break, slight handoff, ball into Conor O'Shea. Over he goes for a score. Again, you can just see that's where the damage is done. Mullins going through between two players. hands off a guy, fires it into Conor O'Shea, and he goes over.
Good strong run by Mullins, born in New Zealand. The New Zealand-Ireland connection is strong. Now there is a problem with Eric Elwood. He's taken a knock, but he has agreed, or consented rather, to take the conversion. Looked at one moment that he wasn't going to. He's taken a bump. He's not 100%, is he? Three tries for Ireland. Dion O'Connor the first. Andy Ward. Eric Elwood. He's kicked it to 2 points, and Elwood has kicked pretty well on the evening. He hasn't missed. 24 points to 6 now.
We have an urgent message for Chris Handy. Will he contact Jenny Hay, please?
Well, Conor O'Shea was the captain until Dion O'Connor was brought back into the side. So O'Connor is captain of Ireland. O'Shea might have had the honour, or would have had the honour, unless O'Connor was left out. This is Ireland on the attack. And just to correct the next match for Ireland, should they win this, Ireland in a very healthy position against Romania. They go to Lens in northern France, and they will play either Argentina or Samoa in that playoff match, the third best placed team, and that looks like it'll be either Argentina or Samoa from Pool D. Big upset yesterday with Wales, of course. This is Mavrodin, the loose head prop, on the charge for Romania. On now to Petraki. On the halfway line it is. Me too. Back goes Conor O'Shea. That might be a shade too long from the Romanian scrum half. Bell with the ball, but Elwood was screaming for the ball. He wanted to take it quickly on this near side. The Romanians were pretty scant in their coverage here in defence. Elwood.
Bit sloppy from Ireland there, not really challenging the ball there. Elwood, sort of, as you say, out early tonight, practicing those kickoffs and 25s, and should have been better there from the Irish forwards.
Strange formation for Romania as Petru Balan, the hooker, throws, finds Adrian Petraki, the flanker, with the big number 7 Erdinç Septar in the line. Romania going backwards. That was Vioranu. This is now Contignac to the captain Tudor Constantin. Big tackle by Justin Fitzpatrick. Good tackle by the Dungannon man. Romania though have regrouped. Conor O'Shea, clumsy. It was perhaps a little awkward for the fullback.
Now again, poor from Conor O'Shea. That's bread and butter stuff. Ball bouncing along there. He should have had it. Very impressed by Topping tonight. He came in there and hit his man very well in defence. But O'Shea really sort of struggling, I think, with his game at the moment. I mean, he's got to try tonight, but he's just not doing the other little things as well as he normally can.
Cătălin Draguceanu is the number 8 for Romania. Former captain. He was captain recently at the side. Mitu with Vusek, and it's fallen back with Mitu. It could have been, it might have been an interception for Conor O'Shea. But it's a knock-on initially by Romania.
Good offensive defence there by the midfield on the Irish side. Again, Conor O'Shea getting the opportunity to maybe move away with the ball and just put the ball down. I mean, I don't understand. He's put 3 balls down now tonight.
Tierney from Gary Owen goes left with Mike Mullins. Another big break by the Irish centre. Back to cover is Paddy Johns. Elwood. Jonathan Bell. There are 2 outside him. Opted for the kick. Back goes Gorgur Solomey. Solomey inside his 22. He sliced it, has he? Hasn't found touch. He's found Eric Elwood with O'Cunnigan, his captain, alongside him. A little chip by the outside half. Topping. Taken by Ballan. It's Ireland's ball. Tierney. Bell. O'Cunnigan taking the inside. Got away with it. Tierney, that looked like a knock-on.
Yeah, knock-on there. Very good work by Kieran Dawson there. And he didn't rip the ball out very quickly. In fact, he's a natural open side wing forward, and Ireland have used him for the first time this season tonight. He settled in very well. His running line's very good. Went in and ripped the ball very nicely off that, and in fact ripped it too quickly, and Tierney wasn't expecting it and knocked it on.
Ireland, of course, with problems in the back row. Trevor Brennan was suspended. This is the point you were making, Brendan.
Yeah, Dawson very tight to Cunningham. Slightly awkward ball for Tierney. Good quick possession there by Ireland. That's what they need.
David Corkery, who was in the original selection for this match, is out with the back. In fact, he's out of the World Cup.
Out of the World Cup, and in fact, Alan Quinlan from the Shannon Club comes in to replace him.
There was a mistake by Busek, and Romania are backtracking. This is Mullins. He's had a busy first half, the Ireland centre, and there were tons of green shirts queuing up on the left for the score. But Romania penalised for slowing it down, diving in on top of the ball. It's a professional tactic, it's a slowing down tactic, and it brings a penalty.
Yeah, as you said, plenty of room on the left, plenty of Irish players. Romania at 6s and 7s. I think they realised the game was up there, slowed the ball down, and hopefully 3 points here for Ireland to take them into a comfortable lead, 27-6.
Eric Elwood. With the 3 points, and it's 27 points to 6, and that is the final kick of the first half. Eric Elwood with his kicking boots on in Dublin tonight. 3 tries for Ireland. Captain Dion O'Cunnigan opening the scoring. Then a try by Andy Ward, fellow back row man, and Conor O'Shea with a try from fullback. Ireland in charge, going well against Romania, 27 points to 6 at the break.
Thanks, Alan. The verdicts of Michael Liner and Ian Evans on that first half coming up after this short break. Back to Dublin for the second half of Ireland against Romania in just a moment. Michael, you were alluding to Eric Elwood's performance a little bit earlier, and we saw that one move of him. Have you been impressed by what he's been doing here and the way he shaped the Ireland backline?
Yeah, I have. He's been using the ball pretty well. He seems to be controlling things. He's doing a lot of talking out there, a lot of finger pointing, telling players where to go. And yeah, it looks from here on the TV, and it can be deceptive, but he looks like he's lost a little bit of weight. He's gained a bit of pace, and yeah, I've been pretty impressed. So he must be putting a little bit of pressure on Humphreys, even if Humphreys is fit. His goal kicking has been spot on. So, you know, it'd be nice to have 2 fly halves for Gatland to choose from.
Okay, these are the pictures from Dublin as we go over for the second half there in Lansdowne Road. Let's rejoin our commentators out there. Brendan Mullin, and first, Alan Wilkins.
Players.
Second half is about to start with Lucien Rollin-Boussec, the Strasbourg-based Romanian outside half, born in Chartres in northern France, and it's 27 points to 6, and a huge roar goes round Lansdowne Road. The second half is underway. Boussec kicks high. O'Cunnigan, that man again, the number 8, Cape Town born and leading Ireland. What a great first half O'Cunnigan had. Septar, the Romanian flanker's taken a bump. He's flat on the ground. Tierney. That's Solomon, taken by Topping and by Elwood. It's Romania's put in from the catch.
Just a bit too long there from Tierney. The idea was right, the execution just slightly flawed. There should have been a man up there to challenge. You can't nowadays kick the ball away in box kick situations without putting pressure on the catcher.
Watch Kieran Dawson, the breakaway for Ireland. Oh, that's nice play by Brezoiano, the centre, coming back in at a good angle. Me too. And that's Petraki, bundled down by Dawson. The little chip, Elwood's underneath it, tries to get the pass to O'Shea, well picked up by the fullback. He's held by Sawan, the right winger. Sawan's taken a bit of a shoeing at the bottom of that ruck. Elwood tries to find a gap, he only finds Solomon. Solomon, who scored 2 tries against the United States in that great win by Romania here. Elwood from outside his 22. Parallel with the tram lines. What can Romania do here? This is Mitu on his own, and the thump by Mike Mullins. And Mike Mullins is protesting his innocence. He's going to have a word with the referee.
Yeah, slightly unnecessary there from Mullins. I mean, the Romanians had kicked the ball away. There was a couple of Irish guys behind it, and you know, he just shoulder charged the guy. Mitu is in fact the player that was taken down, one of Romania's better players. But again, just unnecessary from Ireland's perspective. Here you see the Romanians actually taking the ball on. Boussec passes it into Mitu. Mitu spots there's not a lot on, chips the ball, and really, you know, could have let it go. Put Ireland on the attack again, but there you go.
Boussec with the kick. 8 of the Romanians are based with French clubs, 5 of them in the starting order. In the starting lineup, Constantin and Brunza, Contignac, Solomon and Boussec. The others are on the bench, Fujic, Dima and Rotaru. This is Balan. And Mavrodin didn't knock on. It's just on the Ireland 22. But Romania have lost it. Elwood. Torpedo spiralling kick. Back goes Viorianu, the 25-year-old fullback in his final year of medicine. Underneath the ball is Andy Ward. Ward barges off one tackle, runs it to Draguciano. Picked up now by Nesdale. And the shrill blast of the whistle by Brian Capsule. He wants players to get away from that tackle area.
Yeah, very much. The Romanians just not getting away from the ball there. Good opportunity for Ireland to attack, actually, because the Romanians weren't lined up. And Elwood puts them in a strong position in the 25.
Not quite a full house, but it's a pretty good crowd here at Lansdowne Road in Dublin, where Ireland are leading Romania by 27 points to 6. O'Kelly with the catch for Ireland. The Irish forwards working hard to retrieve that ball for Tierney, Elwood now, Mullins, tackled by Gontignac. That was a good tackle by the Romanian centre. Back with O'Quinnigan, picked up nicely by the number 8. On the Romanian 22, Tierney, Elwood, the pass to O'Shea, and Conor O'Shea is going to slice through for his second try of the evening. That was great play by Ireland. First score of the second half, and the fullback is on the score sheet for a second time.
Yeah, no, that was a great try, and you'll notice the big difference between O'Shea's running lines in the first half and second half is that he's taking the ball flatter. I've been impressed by Dawson all night. He was the first man to secure that loose ball, gets in behind O'Quinnigan again. Here we see the ball from Elwood. There's O'Shea hitting it flat. Now, prior to this, he's been coming in far too deep, not making any impact. There you go, the first time he comes in flat. Lovely skip pass from Elwood, and he goes slicing through, doesn't even need to use topping. But again, just to say, Dawson really winning a lot of good loose ball. Here comes the cutout pass, O'Shea taking it flat and going at good pace across the line. But huge difference between his running angles in the first half and the second half.
Eric Elwood, who has not missed a kick this evening, and maintains that record. Conversion, the extra 2 points, and Ireland up to a healthy 34 points to 6 lead.
Here we have the replay of that again. O'Shea taking the ball very flat. Lovely cutout pass by Elwood. Again, just watch Dawson here. First man to the ball, wins it, gets it back. Lovely pass from Tierney. Another lovely pass from Elwood. Good score.
A restart from Romania. Up goes O'Kelly. St Mary's College man, actually born in Essex in England, but wearing the green shirt of Ireland. Tierney. A neat scrum half. And that's gone straight in on the full. This actually looks quite a useful half-back partnership for Ireland. But having Elwood there, Brendan, what does it do for the shape of the Ireland game?
Well, I think traditionally Elwood has been known for his kicking game, and both out of the hand and tactically and off the ground in terms of penalties. He's diversified completely tonight in the sense that his running angle has been quite superb. He's taking the ball very flat, and he's doing what in fact Humphreys had been in the side to do, taking the ball flat, moving much closer to the opposition and giving a chance for the Irish backs to run. So he's certainly done his job. He's a great competitor, and he's challenging for the #1 spot, I think.
And replacements for Romania as the captain. Tudor Constantin comes off, so does Erdinc Septar wearing 7, and on the field comes Florin Corodianu wearing 19 and Daniel Kyriak wearing 20. So the captain off for Romania. Elwood. Huge kick.
There are 2 changes on the Romanian team. Number 19, takes over from
Now, the Romanians have made 2 changes. We know that the captain, Tudor Constantin, was not 100% fit for the first match that they played, and this is going to be a big moment for the man you just saw a glimpse of there, number 19, Alan Quinlan. Taken on by the little scrum half, Petr Mitu. He's done well, working hard for Romania. And Ireland will make changes as well. This is a good chance now for Warren Gatland to see what his men can do. We know a lot about Jeremy Davidson, the big lock who plays his rugby in Castres in France, the Belfast man. He's wearing 20. Dying to come on the park. Number 6 is coming off, that's Andy Ward, and so too is Paddy Johns, the Ulster man who makes way for another Ulster man, Jeremy Davidson. And what a big moment for the replacement number 19, Alan Quinlan, who earns his first cap for Ireland, a pat from his captain, the Shannon man, coming on for Ireland.
Yeah, he's played for Ireland day before, obviously a big moment for him tonight, getting his first cap.
All the way from Tipperary comes Alan Quinlan. He's in the Irish shirt for the first time. There goes Gontignac for Romania. Mitu. Mavrodin. Mitu again. Romania keeping it close at close quarters, driving up the middle. Balan, the hooker, through over the 22. Was that a knock-on? Little knock-on it was. It'll be Ireland's scrummage.
Yeah, better passage to play there from the Romanians, taking the ball on. There's Alan Quinlan, comes on for Andy Ward for his first cap from Shannon, played with Ireland A last year. A good abrasive blind side to replace Andy Ward.
Tierney with the feed. See how Cunningham was giving his scrum half the extra protection. And a spiralling kick by Conor O'Shea. The man from Limerick plays his rugby for London Irish in good form. He's made 1 or 2 little errors, but he's scored 2 tries, and he's looking pretty comfortable at fullback. Jeremy Davidson on for Paddy Johns. Lion to South Africa in '97. Terrific powerhouse of a lock. Great handling ability as well. Petru Balan from Dinamo Bucharest. And the Romanian line-out at 6s and 7s. Elwood, Mullins, Jonathan Bell at a good angle. Bell up to the Romanian 22. Quick ball now for Ireland. Tierney, it was good ball. Elwood and Matt Mostyn coming through at some pace, looking for work over on the right wing. Elwood hands it back inside to Topping. And Ireland lose the momentum. The ball didn't go to ground, so it's a turnover for Romania.
Good smother tackle there by the Romanian defence. Topping really should have gone a bit lower and just kept the ball going. Lovely take off the Romanian line out from Malcolm O'Kelly there. Set up the chance beautifully for Jonathan Bell to go through. Puts Ireland in a strong attacking position.
Ragucciano at full stretch for his scrum half. Mitu uncharacteristically makes a little mistake. Tenacious at his scrum half.
Here we have the incident here. Romanian ball. Watch this big hand come out of nowhere. Just flip it back. Lovely ball by O'Kelly.
Ross Nesdale. Ireland's hooker. Quinnigan was up there for some time, but it was a wayward throw, and Romania will seek to take the advantage from that. Justin Fitzpatrick all over the scrum half. Solomon coming in, but a good tackle from Kieran Dawson. Brezoianu with the kick. O'Shea underneath it. Fullback Virianu with the tackle. It's Ireland's ball. Tierney had a look. Tierney inside to Bell. On to Matt Mostyn. Mostyn weaving his way through. Can he offload? He's up to the 22. First man there is Dawson. What a big game he's having tonight for Ireland on the flank. Doing so much groundwork. But Ireland have lost it. And Romania still attacking from deep, from inside their 22. This is Romeo Gontignac. And Solomon kicking ahead and straight into touch.
Yeah, that was poor finishing from Ireland, really. You know, Mostyn having made the break. As you said, Dawson just having a really big game, right on the centre of all the loose ball. And I think Ireland may well have got a new open side going forward. I just think he adds an extra dimension, keeps that ball loose. They've really struggled to date in this tournament with getting loose ball. He's certainly played a big game tonight, but poor finishing by Ireland. They really should have finished that one off. Mostyn had a couple of players in support, gave the ball away to Romania. They kicked it up and ended up as an Irish line out.
Up goes O'Kelly again. O'Quinnigan. Wallace. O'Quinnigan again. Look at the pace of the man. Brushes off one tackle. Mullins. Solomon. Long striding left winger for Romania. And Romania going backwards. Mullins shadowing his man. So too does James Topping. Mitu. This is Gontignac. Well, they're trying everything, Romania, from inside their 22. This is Brezoianu. Nicely played by the centre, picked up by Gontignac. He's a busy man. This is good play by Romania. Taken on by Constantin Stan, the tight head. Sawan is there as a scrum half. Husek, the long pass to Viorianu, the fullback. This is good by Romania. Solomi, tremendous continuity by Romania. Mitu at the bottom of it. That's the Irish 22, and Romania have lost it. It was O'Kelly at the bottom of the ruck. But it's a penalty against Ireland. What a great period. That's the best period of the match for Romania.
Best period of the match for Romania by the street, and just unfortunate. Here we see the ball coming back here. Lovely cut-out pass here. Goes to Boriano, who's the fullback. I would have thought he might have just passed it outside. Solomi comes back inside, bringing him right back into the fence. Big Jeremy Davison there clatters the guy as he comes through. The ball is spilled. Malcolm O'Kelly picks up. Back to Tierney. The ball is cleared.
Petru Balan, the hooker's taken a bump. Well, Romania may feel that the cause is gone in that they're trailing by 34 points to 6, but you have to give them credit. They are looking to move things. They're moving from inside their 22, taking risks. Daniel Kyriak is on for Tudor Constantin, the captain. Kelly Johns keeping warm. Petre Mitu has already kicked 2 penalties. Nothing yet in the second half. Took a bit of a stab at that one, but it's a successful penalty. His 3rd of the evening, and Romania now up to 9 points. 3 penalties from the scrum half. Eric Elwood from the Galwegians club in Connaught, a Galway man, and he's really had a very successful evening, with not just with the boot, but he's got the line moving as well. And the pace of the game seems to be just that little bit quicker from Ireland. Fusek. Back goes Conor O'Shea on the halfway line, took the ball at pace, and he's running with pace. Breaks through one tackle. O'Shea hands on to Mullins. Mullins will look to turn and set it up now. Ingo, the Irish forwards. Tierney onto Fitzpatrick, the Dungannon man. Great drive by Ireland's forwards. Tierney, the scrum half is through. That was wonderful play by Ireland. Tierney with his first try. And it's Ireland's 5th on the night.
Romanians here in the form of Vusa kicking it down. Conor O'Shea counter-attacking very well, just lining the guy, missed tackle there. Keeps going. Mullins takes it on very nicely here. He's very strong on the tackle. Sets it up nicely. Ball out from Tierney to Fitzpatrick. Move going a bit dead at this stage, but again, good ball. Coming off the scruff, Tierney has a look outside, decides to go himself. And that's his first try for Ireland. Be delighted with it.
Elwood to take Ireland into the 40s. And he's done so. Elwood is in the groove, and Ireland move up to 41 points. It's a healthy scoreline, and it's an Irish team that is firing on all cylinders.
We have the try again. Lovely ball by Mike Mullins. Takes it on very strong in the tackle, lays it back beautifully. Ball goes out to Fitzpatrick. He takes it back in, sets it. Again, the ball comes back very nicely. Tierney's got a number of options, takes a look outside, bit of a gap, and in you go.
Mullins at the bottom of the ruck. Tierney bringing in the Dungannon prop, Justin Fitzpatrick. And Tierney just a little hint of a dummy and he's over. And while we're watching the replays, so more replacements are coming on. Wearing 21 is Nikolai Dragos Dima, who plays his rugby in Castres in France. Ireland have brought on replacements as well. On comes Angus McKean from Lansdowne. His first cap for Ireland. The Leinster prop will take his place in the side, and this is Brian O'Mara from Cork Constitution, the scrum half, earning his 6th cap tonight for Ireland. Conor O'Shea is off, and Gordon Darcy wearing 16, the 19-year-old from the Lansdowne club, his first cap for Ireland. What a big moment for him. Good chance now for Ireland to blood some of their younger players, to give them the taste of World Cup rugby. Ireland so much in the driving seat now. First kick for Ryan O'Mara. Finds Yorga Solomi. Strong running, and who's the man who tackles him first? It's Dawson. If there is a man of the match award, then Dawson would certainly be in the front running for it.
Yeah, I mean, he's really playing a big game tonight. I think he's given Ireland a completely different dimension, albeit against weak opposition. But he's really been up there. He's made the strong tackles when he had to, but he's also cleaned up the loose ball.
That's Justin Fitzpatrick on the loose head for Ireland, a former England student. Born in Chichester, but he's on the front row for Ireland. This is Elwood. O'Quinnigan stops and checks and really had to change direction, bring it back. Ireland regroup, and there are hands on the ball. It's a penalty to Ireland. Elwood will kick it, and Ireland will have the attacking line out. Elwood hasn't made too much going with that.
Numbers 16, 18 and 21. Gordon Darcy, Brian O'Mara and Angus McKean. Come on for Conor O'Shea. Tom Tierney and Paul Wallace. On the Romanian side.
Up goes Malcolm O'Kelly. In comes James Topping. Tackle from the new man Kyriak. Fitzpatrick. This is the Romanian 22. And this time it's Ireland. Too eager to get the ball. Going to ground. Diving over the top. Penalty. Me Too with the kick. Well, it's a chance now for the players of the likes of Gordon Darcy, Angus McKean, Brian O'Mara to make their mark.
Yeah, a lot of inexperienced players there in the World Cup squad. Clearly the Irish management taking the view that they'd let them have some feel for World Cup rugby. There are obviously going to be bigger games ahead. Hopefully from Ireland's perspective they need to move on. But certainly for Gordon Darcy, Brian O'Mara and Quinlan, young inexperienced players getting a first taste of international football, very useful even for them.
Another replacement for Romania as number 22, Laurențiu Rutaru, comes on as Constantin Stan goes off, the tight head prop. First touch for Dima. Gontignac. This is the first touch for Rutaru. Plays his rugby for Montauban in France. Gontignac, checked by Mullins. Picked up by Jeremy Davidson. Penalty against Ireland. Holding onto the ball after the tackle. Corodinho. Nice touch. Not quite though. Away goes Matt Mostyn. They'll have to come back though. It will not count. Mostyn will dive. Will think that he scored, but they'll have to come back.
Yeah, the referee Brian Campbell indicating that Ireland hadn't retreated 10. Blew it up nice and early, but Matt Mostyn will be disappointed.
"25 minutes gone in this second half. Quarter of an hour to go, and Ireland leading by 41 points to 9. They've scored 5 tries. Conor O'Shea with 2 of them. Dion Quinnigan, Andy Ward and Tom Tierney. Tierney and O'Shea and Ward are off the field, having been replaced. It's inside Ireland's 22, this line out. Up goes Adrian Petrarca, the flanker. And that's Mavrodin. Fusek, tackled by his opposite number, Elwood. Mitu. On to Petrarca. Solomon. Andrianu. It's gone forward. Brian O'Mara wearing 18, replacement scrum half from the Cork Constitution Club. Elwood with the kick, finds Dioranu. It's done well, the fullback, hands on to Sawan. Sawan with a little chip. Elwood is back there, saving the day for Ireland.
Yeah, he did well to get back there. Mistake in the first place to kick the ball through to Vorianu, who's one of the better and speedier Romanian players. I think Elwood knew he'd made the mistake, redeemed himself by being in the right position, marks it and settles everything down for Ireland. There you have the stats there. Passed 13 times, ran 5 and kicked 6. Good running figures there. He's obviously taken the ball on very flat this evening, taken it on, made a couple of good breaks, certainly created 1 or 2 tries. It's had a very good evening.
On the halfway line, this is Razvan Mavrodin. Nice take by Adrian Alin Petrarca, but it wasn't straight. And really an unforced error from Romania. It just gives Ireland possession, and they really shouldn't be doing that. It's on the halfway line. O'Mara with the feed. O'Quinnigan with a pickup. He's tackled by Corradinho. O'Mara again hands on to Nesdale. O'Mara to Elwood. That was Bell with the dummy run and the first touch for Gordon Darcy, and it's an awkward ball for him to field. He'd want something a little bit more comfortable than that.
Yeah, I'll be disappointed with that. Ball coming from Elwood, fired fairly hard at him, but again he was far too deep, I would have thought. He needs to be flatter. You'd be disappointed with that first touch at international level.
Gordon Darcy is a Wexford man. He's only 19 years of age. He was a late call-up to the Irish World Cup squad for Gervin Dempsey. Haven't seen him, Brendan. How quick is he?
Yeah, he's quick and he's big. As you said, he's 19 years old, was a real star at schoolboy level. Came through for Leinster this year and, as you said, replaced Gervin Dempsey in the Irish squad.
That was Solomon coming in on the blindside wing. He's been a busy man. His work rate has been high tonight. Signal from the referee. The ball taken into the maul. Hasn't been used. The maul is stopped. It's put into the scrum, goes to the other side. Turnover.
Absolutely right. Brian O'Mara here, also a big challenger to Tom Tierney. I don't think he's matched Tierney tonight, but he's certainly a very skillful player, and he's hoping now to make a mark and maybe improve his chances of starting games.
Tom Tierney took his opportunity. You can see the possession statistic for Ireland, 60% of it in the second half. Tierney taking his chance on the 99 tour to Australia. Here come Ireland in the shape of Jonathan Bell, tries to step out of the one tackle. Oh, nicely picked up by Mike Mullins. Mullins down the touchline, he's got a man inside. It's Matt Mostyn who has been pulled back by the jersey. Now Matt Mostyn will complain to the referee. Now the touch judge must surely have seen that.
Yeah. Ball, again, Elwood controlling things. Johnny Bell sort of holding the ball a bit up in the tackle. Lovely pick up by Mullins. Goes along right down the touchline. What you can't really see there is in fact that Matt Mostyn had been tugged back by the Romanian defender. Not picked up. Scrum given to Romania.
Backing down with number 19 on his back is Alan Quinlan for Ireland, earning his first cap. Mitu to Buzek. Braziano to the fullback, Vioriano. He's lively and elusive. So too is Solomon. Backed up now by Gontignac. Again, it's encouraging play by Romania. Taken on by Corodignanu. Mitu waits. Buzek. Alan Quinlan standing there, the Shannon man, firm in the tackle. Elwood has taken a bump to the face. He's gone down, and Elwood looks pretty much in distress. His head is cut open, I can see that. It's been a clash of heads for the Ireland outside half, and that's really what Ireland do not want, an injury to one of their key players. They've got the match sewn up. It was an accidental collision, I fancy, and there you see it's a split forehead for Eric Elwood.
Yeah, you can just see Elwood here going into the tackle. Just caught an elbow, I think, there in the tackle. Clean split open on the far. He's going to need stitches in that. And quite as we suspected, Brian O'Driscoll comes on, because Elwood's definitely going to have to go off and get treated for that. A shame, really. Elwood has had a really complete match tonight. His running has been superb. His kicking has been as good as it always has. And I think he may well have given the management something to think about in terms of selecting him ahead of Humphreys as #1 player. His running angles are vastly improved. Hands very good, and his kicking very good.
That is a very disappointing sight for Irish fans, the Irish management, most of all for the player himself, Eric Elwood. This is how it happened. In the tackle, well, he caught an elbow. I think he caught Jonathan Bell's elbow.
That's absolutely right. In the tackle there, Johnny Bell, his elbow just swinging around and catching Elwood smack on the forehead. You can see there, a very clean cut. Certainly he'll need stitches in that one.
Wearing 17 then for Ireland is Brian O'Driscoll, young player of 20 years of age from Blackrock College. Scored a try against the United States, his very first. Plenty of replacements on for Romania. It's one at the front. It's in the hands of Petrake, the flanker. Laid back now to Brunza, the second row. But it's an accidental offside. That'll be a terrible disappointment if Elwood is out of the next match.
Yeah, he certainly, as I said, had a very complete match tonight. His running angle's very good. His hand's good, and his kicking good.
Squall of rain now comes descending upon Lansdowne Road. Kick high by Umara. Underneath it is Vioriano. And there to collect is Mitu. A busy scrum half. Still probing. That's Gabriel Brezoianu. And it's loose ball taken by O'Quinnigan, saving it for Ireland. The captain back there on his own goal line.
Yeah, just another example of O'Kinnigan's mobility there, covering very nicely in behind the defence. Picked it up and seemed to have brought it over. Romania scrum.
Fitzpatrick, Nesdale and Wallace in the front row for Ireland. Ireland haven't been on their own goal line for too many times in this match. This could be a try. It's going to be a try for Cristian Sawan, the Romanian right winger. It was very quick hands on the narrow side, and Sawan scores in only his 4th match, and the Romanian supporters are delirious about that one.
Yeah, very poor defending here, I would have thought. Quinlan stuck to the scrum a bit. Matt Moston comes in with the big hit. No one at home in the corner. Easy try to Romania. Yeah, and you can just see, I think Quinlan fought a bit square here. Me Too being at the centre of everything that Romania have done well tonight. Moston comes in off his wing. Easy score for Sawan.
And wearing 18 for Romania is Radu Fujici, who plays for Caen in France. And I do believe that this try scorer Sawan has gone off.
Yeah, things can't get any better.
You could boil the kettle and make a cup of tea while this chap takes his time to kick a goal. Petre Misu has missed. Mitu, the scrum half and the kicker, and Ireland lead by 41 points to 14, and some 4.5. Well, there'll be a few more minutes than that because we've had 1 or 2 stoppages in the second half. Brian O'Driscoll with the restart for Ireland. Straight to the hands to Kathleen Draguciano, the number 8. Busek. Back now with Mavrodin. And still the Romanians try. Mitu, Busek, Draguciano. Taken by Jeremy Davidson, at least by the collar. Mitu waits. He's held by Nesdale. It's still there for Mitu. Petrake, held by O'Quinnigan. Ireland have stolen it. A great steal by Dawson, Kieran Dawson. This is O'Driscoll, the little chip by the Blackrock College man. The ball just eludes him. Irianu, closing minutes of the match, and Romania are keeping it alive. Busek, Irianu tries to stand his man, and that was Mullins. Solomon, back goes James Topping. Got to give credit to the Romanians.
Yeah, very inventive there, just keeping the ball alive, enjoying the rugby actually. As I said, that was one of their aims in the World Cup, obviously to learn, but enjoy it as well. The goodish back play, you can see the French influence there. And certainly the number 9, Mitu, at the centre of everything, and Salome obviously showing a bit of pace on that.
There are 4 minutes to go before the end of the match. 4 minutes.
System has just informed us that there are 4 minutes to go, and now you know there are 4 minutes to go. Malcolm O'Kelly there wearing 5. His lace is undone as well. This is O'Driscoll. He's done well. He stood up in the tackle. Around him is Dawson. Dawson has got through a mountain of work. Jeremy Davidson. Nesdale has gone in for it. O'Mara. O'Quinnigan. Alan Quinlan had his hands on the ball. He retrieved it. Here he is. First cap for Ireland. Taken on by Gordon Darcy. The 19-year-old is through. He's pacey and he's on his own. This could be an opportunist try. Picked up by Darcy. All of Ireland wanted him to score then. What a moment for the youngster. It would have been a fairy tale first cap. Nesdale O'Driscoll, Dawson, oh, flick back inside to O'Quinnigan. And the captain's done well to keep possession, but Romania offside.
Yeah, great bit of play by Gordon Darcy there.
Referee's done well here. Mullins wanted to take it quickly. Mitu was preventing Mullins from taking it quickly, and Mullins didn't enjoy it. And the referee is simply saying, we've got 2 minutes to go, let's not get stupid, let's finish the match. Well, that is a very bad sight for Ireland. That's Dion O'Quinnigan going off with a leg injury. The Irish captain leaving the field. Is it a leg injury, Brendan?
Yeah, in fact, that's more worrying than a normal leg injury. I think he's pulled his hamstring.
And a massive roar goes on for this man, Keith Wood, from Gary Owen and Munster. Scored 4 tries against USA here in the opening match. But as that cheer goes up, there must be groans of disappointment for Dion O'Quinnigan. He was holding the back of his thigh, which of course is a sure indication it's a hamstring.
In place of 13, Gabriel Bretsoyanu. And if you hadn't noticed, number 8 retires for Ireland, Dion O'Quinnigan, and is replaced by number 22, Keith Wood.
Jeremy Davidson takes it at the front and Nesdale takes it on. Davidson standing off, the flick back inside by O'Mara. O'Mara again to Quinlan. Alan Quinlan half through. O'Mara waiting. A little drop kick by Brian O'Driscoll. It's there. Brian O'Driscoll in the fly half position. Elwood off the pitch, and Ireland 44 points to 14.
Yeah, not a lot on there. I suppose 3 points is a good way to finish it. Here you see Alan Quinlan driving in, setting the ball up. Again, Kieran Dawson right there at the centre of the action. He's been phenomenal tonight for Ireland, I think. Sort of scrappy sort of ball, back to O'Driscoll, decides nothing's particularly on. Gives it a right good welly.
Well, Dion O'Quinnigan is sitting down on the touchline in front of us. A bit of a smile on his face, but I'm not so sure if that's not belying a pretty uncomfortable hamstring. There's Dion O'Quinnigan. He's done a captain's job tonight for Ireland. But Ireland have won their final match in Pool E by the impressive margin of 44 points to 14. They scored 5 tries in the process. A good performance by the men in green. And now they will go to Lens in France, where they will play a playoff match for the quarterfinals, and they will play either Argentina or Samoa. This has been a good performance by Ireland. Final score here in Dublin, 44 points to 14.
Could, of course, also be Wales, but we doubt it, and I'm sure Ian Evans have a few words to say about that. Coming up after the break, analysis from him and Michael Liner and reaction to Ireland's victory. And we'll also be looking forward to the playoffs and the quarter-finals. Join us in just a couple of moments.